Well, hi. I'm at Cracker Barrel tonight. Decided that since I haven't felt well, I would get me a veggie plate. Green beans, pinto beans, okra, and mashed potatoes with sawmill gravy. And cornbread to go with those beans. And with the cornbread, of course, you've got to have the butter. Which this means I'm going to stay at Cracker Barrel tonight. And hopefully, getting some veggies in me will make me feel better. Because honestly, not really ate that much veggies. I eat produce. I just don't eat a lot of veggies. Even got some jelly to go on some cornbread. Now, if you have not had a hot piece of cornbread with butter and jelly, honey, you have not lived yet, and you are not Southern. So, if you don't want a real dessert, you can do cornbread with butter and jelly, which is super good, really. It has been a lifelong favorite of mine. So, we gotta get this cornbread buttered before it cools off. It's butter that doesn't melt. Now, I was gonna say it isn't good, but it really just depends on what brand of butter it is. I just got the butter from Cracker Barrel, but I normally use Kerrygold, which is a real butter. And since I am single and can afford real butter, as opposed to when I had a house full of family, and we went through butter like it was, well, we went through butter. Crazy. Bought the cheap stuff back then. But yeah, I do prefer the real stuff. And it's better for you. But to have a veggie plate from Cracker Barrel is a treat. Now, yes, I could have fixed some veggies on my stove, but I only have a one cooker. I mean, I have a 2-eye cooker in storage, but I don't really cook that much, and I don't eat that much at a time on a normal basis. I'll set that over there. So, if I want a veggie plate, I'll just get it from Cracker Barrel. So, love some good okra. Love green beans and pinto beans. Use Celtic salt. I used to use nothing but regular sea salt, but Celtic salt is better for you, actually. It has more of the minerals in it that our bodies need. So, who wants a bite of veggies? Mashed potatoes, green beans, okra. First bite's for you. Excellent. Use a little bit more pepper. I do like a lot of pepper. A lot of pepper and a little bit of salt. So, I worked late again today, so I haven't really done anything. All I could think of is what I wanted for dinner. Have you ever had days like that? Yes. Today's been that day. I fixed myself a chicken quesadilla for lunch today. I always have to use hot pepper flakes with that to make it good. A bite of green beans. Someone says they would like to see more videos of my own cooking and videos of the places where I go. So, I'm gonna have to work on that. I do have to make a trip a couple hours away this weekend. We'll see what we can get into. I really want to get down to Cherokee where the elk are. Pictures and videos just don't do them justice, though. They are just magnificent creatures. But yep, depending on the weather, we'll see what we get into this weekend. Honestly, I don't do a whole lot during the week since I've been having to work overtime. We're dealing with technology at work that doesn't work. So it's a lot of manual repair, fix and repair on the daily. It's very stressful. So by the time I get off work, I really don't feel like doing anything most days. Another bite of green beans. This is good stuff. And the water. I'm trying to cut back again on the sodas because I've been drinking too much soda. It's sugar-free sodas, 0 sugar, but it usually has caffeine in it, so it usually keeps me hopped up. So that might be part of my feeling bad, because I end up crashing later on in the afternoon. Okay. If you aren't Southern, you probably aren't gonna like this. But I grew up eating this. And honestly, I can eat a whole plate full of fried okra. I could eat a whole plate of fried squash too. The yellow or the zucchini. Very good stuff, very good stuff. I wanted to check in with you and say hello, everyone. Today is not quite the middle of the week, but we're getting close. I hope everyone's having a good week so far. Pinto beans and cornbread. Usually I could mix that up in a bowl together, crumble up your cornbread, put the beans on top of it, but there's really not enough juice in this plate. Yep. Now I really just can't wait for this. I'm gonna go ahead and put some jelly on a piece of cornbread. Honey on cornbread's good too, but grape jelly is my all-time favorite. Grape jelly, butter, and cornbread. You want a bite? It's good stuff. That's good stuff. about treats. Now, anyone my age will probably remember when we were children, there was a such thing as a Chunky bar. Now, granted, this is a huge one, but we used to get them and they were only like this big, that big. These have 4 of the little, well, wait a minute. Could be 4 of the little squares, and they've actually got the little squares broken, divided into 4 even smaller squares. So, there's a whole lot of squares in there. Milk chocolate with peanuts and raisins. I'm not very fond of the raisins, but I'll eat it because it's a Chunky bar, and this is from my childhood. I ate these when I was a youngin'. And then you have the Malacups. Excellent item. Milk chocolate, whipped cream center. And it has coconut mixed in with it. Very good stuff. And also, Cracker Barrel. A lot of people my age would remember the stick candies. Different flavor stick candies. I bought some for myself and I bought some to take to work tomorrow for us to have in the office. So, we'll share some of those. Yeah, I like Cracker Barrel. You can get some old school stuff. A little pricey on some of the stuff, but it's nice to see some of the old stuff. The Malacups. You can't find those anywhere. It is so rare to find Malacups anywhere. But 9 times out of 10, I can find them at Cracker Barrel. And they're $2 each. And I still buy them because they're a treat for me. It's one of those things that is a rare find. So you don't have it that often, so it's a treat. I think I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna finish my meal before it gets cold. Another bite of beans. They're very good. They have a really good flavor. And honestly, I could not have cooked this and it tastes this good. It's really good. I think I needed this tonight. I needed a veggie plate. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the update. Found something interesting. I want you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Help this introvert grow this channel. And we'll see what we can get into this weekend. In the meantime, y'all have a wonderful evening. And we'll catch you later. Ta-ta.